Okay, so I'll be quite honest. It's definitely one of those days. You know, those, like, miserable days, like the sad days. Not sad, but, like, tiresome days. That's how I felt all day today so far. And, like, especially after yesterday uploading that 3 things that I've done to change my life in that, like, motivational style. Definitely feels weird now, because when I first woke up, I was like, oh, okay, we're going so good, we're doing so good, I have all these things planned out, and I don't know. Especially like I've been looking at myself in the mirror a lot today. Definitely feeling kind of icky. I don't know, I just feel like ass. Okay, I'm going to really try to not make this another just me sitting down video, because that seems to be a really running and common theme with this vlog so far. Again, the whole purpose of this was to be more of like a self-helper for like me, like my personal growth. I wanted to grow on my physical side, aka like slim up, even though I said grow, work out a lot more, eat better. Wanted to get more creative, which I will say creatively I think I've already been like massively better, just because like I've been non-stop writing, non-stop creating ideas on my phone. On my homepage I have this little thing right here where it's just a notes document where I keep all my video ideas, and I think yesterday I came up with like 25 video ideas. Now obviously for the most part it's almost all for my main channel, a few for Megmat Plays, and then a couple for the vlogs, but also with like business stuff I wanted to do more of. And one of those things is because I bought, you know, the new camera, the new mic. The new mic obviously was purely just for this. The new camera was originally supposed to be like my new like main channel vlog-esque camera. However, I ran into some issues with that, so I think right now it does produce a better image. So I'm going to make that like my Studio A camera. So anytime we have the biggest shoot, so it'll still look amazing for Megamat Studios. That's the camera we're gonna use, as well as for photography. It's going to, without a doubt, be my new like main photography camera. And one of the things for the business side is I want to. I don't know like if I should put a certain like time limit to be able to make the money back on the camera by using the camera. I think will be a real interesting challenge. Whether or not I do an entire vlog, entire video of me going to like businesses and asking if they need like photography services or videography services. I saw a YouTuber, Seventh Era and Northern Borders go out and do this, and went to a coffee shop, did some photography for the actual coffee shop, and then the guy actually hired them to take photos of his car, and they made like over $1,000 just that one day. So I think it'd be really interesting to like take the camera, go out and try to make the money back, as well as doing some other stuff. A few weeks ago, before I went to Too Many Games, which is the video I've been talking about me trying to put out on Megamat Studios, was the entire Too Many Games video. I had gone to Goodwill a couple of different times, just to like, because I was in the area, I was in that area for like the entire week before. So I went to a Goodwill that was over in the area where I was in. And I kept looking at all these different furniture pieces and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Like, oh, I have like a sander. I could definitely sand that down. I could definitely paint. I could definitely go put new knobs on and stuff like that. So I would love to like go to Goodwills, go to flea markets, get pieces like that, or just like any type of object like that, renovate it, and then sell it. Whether it was like I buy it for $9, $10, and I would sell it for like $50. Or something like that. I think would be pretty interesting, and kind of start this, you know, like rags to riches type story arc. Which, I mean, I want to do on Megamat Plays. I'm doing the entire Grand Theft Auto Marathon, and when I get to GTA 5, once I complete the story, I'm going to do GTA Online. And the entire purpose of that is on stream, I'll be doing a rags to riches. And with every single thing I do in Megamat Plays, for the most part, if I start a new game, as I'm streaming it, I will record it and then edit it down into a mega movie. I did a game called Saints Row 3. I'm doing that with Saints Row 4. I'm in the middle of editing it, and it's so big right now. Went from 12 hours, it's going to be like about 3.5 at the most. I'm down to 5 hours, so that's going really well. I wanted that out way sooner, but it's not out yet. And then every single episode, and then every single game in the GTA series, I'm doing that, and then it'll also be with the Rags to Riches online arc. And then on Mega Man Studios, I wanted to do, specifically for Too Many Games, but honest to God, I completely forgot about it until I was in the car. I wanted to do a $1 to $1,000 challenge, and basically that entire fund would be for Too Many Games. So maybe I actually would do that, whether it's for next year's Too Many Games, because a lot of things are changing with the convention for us, at least next year. This year we had a pretty good time, but the Airbnb was not good. The place itself was good, but the people we went with really weren't. The person who organized it really kind of screwed us over. So we all kind of agreed that we were gonna go separately from them next year. So it'd be really cool to, like, even if, like, I wouldn't mind putting in a little extra so that, like, we could all get a really solid place. So I feel like doing the $1 to $1,000 challenge would actually be pretty sick for that alone. The reason I'm saying this is because I'm probably going to take today to, you know, pick up the camera more, be outside more. There's a couple of things I wanted to do, at least to start the business-esque side, just to see, like, how I can do. I wanted to make this DVD rack, this video game rack. With Mega Man Plays, my big thing was the Xbox 360, so I have like 100 games. Got the Switch, got a few games for that. I have the Series X now, so I have like a bunch of Xbox One Up games. We have a entire stack of like wood pallets and stuff I would like to see what I can do, because it might rain. So if I could, you know, pull all those out and like put them in the garage, so at least if they're dry, take a look at them, see what I can do, kind of like plan out something cool, I think will be really sick. Something real basic, something that like even you guys at home can do. Just an overall self-improvement. Me getting up, getting out, that's step one. Me working with my hands, so building something, and that also would help me on the business side, because then I could, you know, take what I learned from doing this and put it towards the business idea I have. That's two. And then film all of it, make a sick video out of it, get creative. That's three. So I'm kind of hyped to do this. I've been wanting to for a little while now. And realistically, today's a Saturday. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. If it's getting ready to rain, I need to do it like right now. Of course, like the second I get ready to go outside, and like it's been less than 5 minutes from when I stopped and came over here. Is this gonna stop me? Hell no! We're gonna still do it. We're doing it anyways. Let me grab my shoes. We're fucking going. Now, realistically, I actually have a few options of what I could choose from. Okay, so my game plan now is gonna dust them off. They might be a little wet, I don't know. So I'm gonna sand them down, just see what I can do. I'm gonna go grab a game, measure it out, see how good I can make this thing. And hopefully it turns out pretty good, because that is my mission for today. I keep saying to myself, oh, I'll get the wood out and, you know, I'll measure it, and then some other day I'll probably finish it. No, we're doing this today, and that's final. So much better. Now I gotta do that for the other side, so 5 more times. So far, so good. That's one down. I have to go and take a couple of measurements because I think I might have messed things up in my head. This is the size of one of the games. the way I was thinking about it was to have them in like this, so you can see the name. But the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, shit. I'm making it so it fits in like this. So either way, you have to like take them all out to even look at them. So I'm trying to figure out now a way to have them all in, while then also have room for the ones. I'm also out of that size wood, so I have to see if I could jerry-rig something. If not, this whole thing went to waste. Okay, so that's kind of my plans for right now. So the 360 cases are the biggest, and if I want them to go in this way, I have to make it about 7.5 inches wide, and then kind of measuring the size of every kind of game I have combined, it's about like 40 inches. I should give it like 50-60 inches. Let's see how big that is. So this is 50 inches right here. 4, 2. There we go. 5, 6. Okay, so that's so right here. That's actually not bad. I don't hate that. Where the f would I put it though? Okay, time to measure to see what I can do. So how much does? Okay, so this itself is 5.5. Shit. Okay. I mean, unless I do just leave it. Don't want. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I just saved that. Now this is my idea at first, was having it kind of like this. If I have them measured out like that, unless I just kind of stack them standing up, but that leaves me with so much less room. Okay, I'll tell you, I've been standing here for the last almost 40 minutes. Just trying to think, and I don't want this to come out like terrible. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means, but I'm trying to think of like a way I can make it so where I have the room to put it in my room and make it so that all the games can fit on here, which isn't looking like it's a possibility. So now I'm also like half trying to think of like what I can turn this into, which I also don't know. I think I figured it out, what I want to do. Because I think I've come to the conclusion that the video game shelf is not going to work in my favor. I got this big ass archery target. I haven't used it in a long time because I don't like coming out here. And I like doing it over there on the concrete, just personally. But what I hate about it is when I shoot, because of how small it is, I'm shooting basically at the ground, and then it will hit and the arrows would break. I don't like coming back here because there's always stuff back here. So I've talked to my dad a lot about building an archery target stand. So I figured basically like everything's already ready. All I need to do is, with these ones, it'll be a lot easier to cut them. And they'll be all basically one size. Then I have bigger wood already there that's already ready. I'll just make an archery target stand. Okay, this is my new plan right now. Cut those boards down. I'll have 2 of them be about 20 inches. Then I have some bigger, like 60-inch logs. Then I'm gonna cut down to 25 inches each. Make 4 of those, make the actual legs. And then basically, whatever boards I have left, which I'm gonna have obviously like still 2.5 full ones left. And use any other ones to kind of make like a box for it to go into. Okay, now that might actually be all the time we have for today. So both of these are gonna get screwed onto this base one. Debating if I want to add one more, and these big ones gonna get chopped up into 25-inch segments, or tall, I'm not too sure, and they'll get screwed on to each side. That's the only reason why I might add one more, just so boom, 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 and then I can make like a little cove for it at the same time. But unfortunately, it is getting ready to get late. It's about 7 o'clock. It gets dark around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I want to pack all this up. So in case it does rain again, it'll be dry for tomorrow, where we are going to finish it. Thank you guys also very much for watching. Thank you so much for watching every day, and I'll see you every day. Stay green.